what's going on, guys? Today I have just received the Worker Nightingale. So I know this is probably a bit late, there's been some Nightingales that have come out, but I want to show you guys, I'm pretty hyped to get this. My experience with the previous Nightingale was not very good. It kind of had a lot of issues, as you can see in my previous video. The 4S in it was just too much for it, even though it was recommended. The flywheels rattled off of the actual motors. I got some new ones, and then I think it should be a Counter 3S, but it's just, the whole thing was kind of sketchy. So I've got the 1.0 now, which I've heard is much more reliable, even though it doesn't have some of the creature comforts of the new one. But anyway, let's get into this review and have a look at it. So with it, you get this little like carabiner clip thing that's, I think it's supposed to go onto the sling mount here, that you can like hook onto a belt loop or something. You get the 15 round mag, this little clip that it slots into like this, and you can loop it on your belt like that. It doesn't seem to be, I mean, it might work, but it also might kind of flop or fall out because it's just the weight of the gun holding it down. And the instructions, obviously. So at a first glance, it's pretty similar to the 2.0. It's really nice. It's got a nice rubber grip. Got it is all plastic. There's no metal parts on it apart from like the screws and stuff, obviously. We got the battery door. It is a lot slimmer than the 2.0, I noticed. So it'll be fun fitting the battery in. But it's got the 2-stage trigger, so you pull it, revs, and then you fire. I also got the full auto version. We got the nice like muzzle up here that looks pretty cool. It's also a bit lighter than the 2.0, and the grip is a bit smaller as well. Yep, nice tight fit, and nice gravity drops as well. We got irons on the top here. There's lots of space to put Picatinny as well on the blaster, so if I get a rail I can put it out. There are like metal part upgrades and kits for it. Anyway, alright, let's pop a battery in this thing, and we'll see what the chrono is. So it uses an XT30 connector. The battery I bought from it was just from Blaster Tech. It's a very slim battery. It's just the one that fits inside. As you can see, not a lot of space. Not working with a lot of room, but this will fit fine. There's no thumb screw for the battery door, so don't lose the screw or you'll be kind of out of luck. Alright, and to get it going, there's a safety on the back. We can just switch it to on. There you can hear, so rev. And then pull it back a bit more and auto. It's about 9 darts per second, which in my opinion, after testing it, is perfect. I've got another review coming out actually as well for the Diana. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but it's basically like this but on steroids. And the Diana is about 13 darts per second, and it's almost too fast. Practically wise, I think this is actually better at 9 darts, but let's put it onto the chrono and get the FPS. Alright, so I'm just going to do 6 shots with lightweight worker darts. Right, so we're averaging around 125 feet per second, which is honestly pretty impressive for a blaster that's this small in size. I will normally be using the Worker Heavies, which will drop the FPS to probably about 115, so about 10 FPS lower, but they're much more accurate and they'll go further. Alright, well, I think it's time for a mag dump. So, what do I think? For about $100 Australian for this, it is an absolute bargain of a deal. Now, they've gone down from when they were released. Unless you're playing something like how I play outside, it's not ideal for me because it will give away my position, which is why I have the Dyna. It's basically this, but 3 times as much, which is why it's preferred for me. But this as an emergency secondary would do a fantastic job, honestly. Just to put it in a holster alongside a primary, like the Kunlun that I have. So the long range Springer, and then for up close we got the full auto flywheel pistol that I can use. But definitely gets my recommendation. Fantastic little blaster. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.